is Landon Cortez. I just graduated from Central Hardin High School this year.
Okay, so you're a peer buddy. Explain what a peer buddy is.
So a peer buddy is the person who will watch over the kids to make sure they get to have as much fun as anybody else in this world, be able to experience all the fun things in life, and to make sure they're doing it right.
So what made you decide to be a peer buddy this year?
So I've always liked working with kids with various special needs. I heard about Project Learn earlier on this year and thought it would be fun to come out. I really do enjoy working with these kids. It's been awesome this year. This is actually my first year doing this at Camp Tessa, so this is pretty nice.
I'm Joanna Phelps, and I'm director of Camp Tessa. Camp Tessa is a camp for individuals with autism ages 6 to 25, and we have buddies that are paired with our campers. So each camper is paired one-to-one with a peer buddy. We try to match them based on interest, age, and experience. So if they have experience with someone with disabilities, we pair them based on their level of experience. So if they're used to working with kids with more severe autism, we'll place them in that class versus the higher functioning individuals. So each year we have music therapy, and we have social skills lessons and arts and crafts. We go to the arcade. This year we went to Crown Point. At the end of each week we have a family day, and so the campers put together a performance in their music therapy class, and they come together with their parents and put on a nice performance just to showcase their talents. We are hoping to do more activities throughout the school year since we have a phenomenal backing by the community. We do everything here based on donations from the Crusade for Children. We do our own fundraising like the Autism Spec Run, which is the largest race in Hardin County. And then, of course, just area businesses. The police stations are super supportive of us just to help make this possible. Each year we pick a theme, and our focus is to build positive interactions and build relationships and develop social skills. So we like to have a theme just to make it fun and for our campers to just be able to let loose and be themselves during the week of camp.
Hi, I'm Jesse Nerson.
Okay, and Jesse, you're a camper, right?
Yeah.
How many years have you been doing this?
I think about 3 or 4. I think it was 3,
Ever
right?
since you were 6 years old, so how long would that be?
That's a long time.
How old are you?
It's like 14.
14.
Oh,
You know, I also
wow.
think I
8
missed a year.
years? Okay, so probably 7 years then?
Okay, so obviously you enjoy this. It's a very fun camp, right?
Right.
What are some of the fun things that you get to do at the camp?
Well, earlier I got to dance since we're a suit. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, it's pretty much just being able to have fun with others and stuff like that. We get to do a bunch of activities too, like shopping, and at the arcade there's even this, we even got to play some games at the arcade and stuff like that.
What's the most fun experience that you've had at camp this year?
Honestly, kind of tied. You know, I probably would say I would be shopping with the homies over there.
I'm Grace. This is probably my 3rd or 4th year here at camp.
Okay, can you hand it to her now?
I'm Gracelyn. This is my first year.
Okay, so we'll stay with you, Grayson, since you have the microphone. What's it been like this week? How have you enjoyed it?
It's been fun but tiring. I've had a lot of fun though.
Yeah, a lot of events and activities going on.
Yeah, a lot to do and fun new stuff.
What would you think was your thing you liked the most?
The most, just getting to meet friends and stuff that act like me, and also just a few new ones.
And I understand you become very close to Grace, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so you two kind of bonded, and now you have a friend?
Yes.
Maybe forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so would you mind handing the microphone to Grace? So Grace, I understand this is not your first year being at the camp. How many years have you been here before?
This is either my 3rd or 4th. I was around when camp was back at Severance Valley Church.
And what made you decide to come to camp and be a peer buddy, right? What made you decide to be a peer buddy?
I know I probably don't look like it, but I have a lot of trouble making friends at like school and around town and stuff, and this is just a good open experience for me.
What's been your most favorite thing this particular week?
Well, first it was meeting Graceland and bonding over art, and I think it was also the game room. That's really fun.
Now, did you do art here? Was there like art class you took, or what?
There was an art class. We drew like a little tropical flamingo.
Because this has been kind of like a tropical theme this week, right?
Yeah.
And so did you guys enjoy doing that too then?
Yeah.
Fisher Boone. I go to Lear County Schools, and
Parker Goodman. I go to West Hardin Middle School.
Okay. And did you say this, both of you, this is your first year camp? Or have you been here to camp before?
I've been to camp before.
Okay. And but this is your first year?
yeah, this is my first year here, and I'm glad to be with Parker.
Okay. So, so you two have kind of become friends, right? Mm-hmm. So, what are some of the activities that you've done this week here at camp?
We've done arts and crafts. We've gone to the gym.
We did arts and crafts. We've gone in the gym.
Anything else?
I had lunch.
Okay. So, what's been like your favorite thing that you've done this week?
My favorite thing is probably hanging out with him and doing activities.
Okay.
My favorite thing is probably hanging out with Reagan and Ava, all that stuff, and Fisher.
And I guess you guys are going to plan to come back maybe again next year?
Yeah, maybe. I'll plan on it.
I am Noah Roselle, and I'm the coordinator of the canteen. So,
And you volunteer here at the camp, is that right?
yes.
Is this your first year doing it?
No, this is my third year.
Okay, so tell me, you said you volunteer at the canteen, or is there anything else that you do here? Any other activities that you do?
I help out in the classrooms, and I help out with setup and tear down and all that stuff.
So you must really enjoy it if you come back year after year, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing that you've done?
Well, I really love playing Gaga Ball with all the kids.
What is that exactly? I never heard of it.
Gaga Ball? Well, you're in a pit and you slap a ball at each other, and yeah, that's the.
Is that the one that's got the inflatable walls around
Yes.
it? Okay.
My name is Lane Phelps.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I come back because one, my mom is the director, but also two, because I like to interact with these kids and get to know them more, because mostly I don't get to be around them as much in my daily life, and I want to interact with them and get to know them, and not just to be a part of their lives, but to get to know them and be able to help them if they need help with anything. And that's why I like to come around to the different classrooms and see them, and not just in my age group, but sometimes in the other age groups. And sometimes I do need a little help with seeing them, because sometimes I don't know how to communicate with them. But once you get to know them, they can be very fun and exciting. And a lot of them can be very loving and helpful, even when they have
some meltdowns, they can still be very sweet people. And just because they have a disability does not change who they are. It's just something that they were given, but it's still a blessing that they're here and that they can do all these things, just like any of us.
Pick somebody in our red group. As we finish camp and we're thankful to have been with each other, pick one person and let's give them a compliment. We talked about how to give and get compliments. Who are you going to pick?
You could choose your buddy, you could choose one of your friends, you could choose a staff, you could choose Mr. Nick. You can even pick Miss Joy, she's right there. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Joy.
Probably. All right, so for Miss Joanna, what compliment are you going to give her?
A light.
What's something nice you can say about this film?
A light.
Give her a nice compliment. What do you like about Miss Joy?
I don't like
Tell her what you like about her.
I
like you about Liz.
You like her? There you go. Notice Ella looked at her and said something kind. Ellen, thank you for being kind. You did it. Good job, Ella. Sean's in charge.
My name is Nick Newton, and I'm one of the teachers here at Camp Tessa.
And what have you been teaching?
Every year at Camp Tessa, we have lessons where we focus on social skills. That's in the name of Tessa. It's for teaching exceptional social skills to students with autism. So we come to have fun, we come to celebrate, but the social skills is really the focus. So we have the lesson, and then we practice it in all the fun we have at camp. So this year we've worked on being able to wait, we've worked on nonverbal communication, we've worked on accepting compliments, we've worked on how big is our problem, things that are in our control versus not in our control. We've done a lot of different social skills, and it's been really awesome to see the kids actually practice the skills real time and to use those skills real time.
Is this your first year doing this?
This is my second year with Camp Tessa. I'm going into my 15th year in education, but this is my second year with Camp Tessa. I came on board last year and worked with the class, and we had a great idea to add the lesson in as something that students have an extra transition for, and it's worked really well. We've had a lot of fun in here.
So if you had to pick one thing that was the most rewarding and exciting thing for you that's happened this week, what would it be?
My favorite thing, so we do a breath of the day just because that helps grow that prefrontal cortex for us and teaches us how to calm. We've done luau themed breaths every day. Yesterday we were playing a game with volcanoes and erupting, and one of the students got upset because they felt like they had been pushed. So he came over to me and said it, which that's win number one. He took a big breath. He told me how he felt, and we were able to resolve that conflict in real time. So they were using the strategies that we had taught in camp this week. And that's what we want. We want that growth for these kids and adults so they can use these skills throughout their life.
Oh, take the bubble!
Hi, I'm Brittany Roselle. I'm the Orange Crew teacher here at Camp Tessa. This is my third year with Camp Tessa. I've been a teacher for the last 3 years, and I love coming back every year. Orange Crew is our youngest crew. We're ages 6 to 9. You've seen a little bit out of there. They're playing, enjoying just some bubbles and some sunshine. We've got a parachute. We're working on that peer-to-peer play, the communication, sharing, taking turns with each other, and all of those really important social skills. I just love coming back to camp every year. It just warms my heart to see all of our friends working together and building these relationships and working on their skills. And every year at the end of camp, On Friday, they never want to go home. I had a camper tell me today that he said he was so sad that he was having to leave us today. So camp it makes my heart full.
We've had a fabulous week at camp. We have a little slideshow we put together for each of the classes. And you all have access to those on the Google Photo link. I encourage you to stay connected with us via band throughout the year. And we will post events in the event calendar. If you have any trouble with band, please let me know. But keep that up and running, and we've encouraged our campers and buddies to keep that going too. Before you leave today, please make sure that you connect with the buddies in the class. We've had the most amazing buddies and staff, so if you could give them a big round of applause. We have a lot of newer buddies this year, but they've just really stepped up to the plate and become the best of friends and are just wonderful models of what true friendship looks like. So I'm really excited about the friendships that have developed and hope that we can keep those going throughout the year. So be sure to exchange numbers so that you guys can get out and do some activities throughout the year. All right. So let's go ahead with Red Group, and after Red Group, we'll do their little slideshow as they are able to sit down and be able to watch.
Now almost done. doing one performance per parent, so you're going to hear one song a few different times. So we have What a Wonderful World with chimes.
With chimes, and they're reading music.
And I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, very blessed day, a dark secret night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see kids singing and saying, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow, never much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, everybody, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
All right, so Blue Crew, would anyone like to tell us your favorite part of camp?
I think camp's just been amazing. I am going to thank Ms. Joy for inviting me to this. It kind of surprised me when she said we have camp at the end of June, and I was like, oh, okay. So I think everything's just been great. I've loved the people. I've got to know them, and thank you.
So my favorite part of camp was basically getting to meet all the new faces here. As you can probably tell how I'm speaking, I'm not great socially. Yeah. So getting to meet everyone face to face here every summer is always a great opportunity for me, and I just want to thank all the campers and peer buddies here who've helped me and everyone else along.
My favorite part of camp was getting to meet some new friends, like my friend Grace and Kiva and a few others.
Good job.
Okay.
I enjoyed meeting everyone, making new friends. It was actually a really fun experience, and I hope I get to come again next year.
I think my favorite part of camp was, meeting everybody. And I also really liked the game room. I think we had a lot of fun there.
Mine was the arcade. Mine was playing mini golf and putting $5 on it.
Mine was playing mini golf and losing $5 on it.
Mine was playing mini golf and winning $5 on it.
How brave everyone is to admit who they really are.
My favorite part of camp was definitely spending time with friends, playing games. Arcade was a big one, just meeting new people and getting to talk to people face to face, because I'm not great with that.
I guess my favorite thing about camp is just meeting new people and making new friends here, I guess.
My favorite thing was the field trips, obviously.
Playing mini bowling. The field trips.
I'd probably say something like the arcade. I almost got that pig. I know I almost got that pig.
I'm just gonna say Mafia.
My favorite part of camp has to be just seeing all the campers and buddies open up towards the end of the week.
My favorite part was meeting everybody and making new friends.
My favorite part was going to the arcade.
My favorite part was going to the arcade too.
And with all of our buddies coming in and, just making the new friends and seeing how well all of them adapt to new people and new friends.
A little slideshow of our Blue Crew. If you guys want to just kind of turn around and have a seat, we'll watch our little slideshow. Great job, Green Group. So we're going to let Miss Alina get us started here with what is our favorite part of camp.
Mr. Prickles.
Of course, give it up for Mr. Prickles. Isn't he the cutest?
Oh, sorry. My favorite thing was meeting everybody here. Say your favorite thing.
Well, you know my favorite thing.
What was your favorite thing, Jarmon?
It was nice to have everyone here.
My favorite part of camp was meeting all of the great buddies that we have and getting to help them out every day.
My favorite thing was being able to make new buddies and see my old buddies. You want to say oh, wait.
My favorite thing had to be hanging out with people I already knew and getting to know new people. My favorite thing was getting to know like new friends and new buddies. My favorite thing was getting to meet my new friends this year.
My favorite thing to do is petting my dog Manor.
All right, so our campers can go on back with your parents if you want to find your parents in the audience, or you can have a seat up here and we're going to have a little slideshow with some pictures of your class. Welcome our yellow crew. Yellow crew.
I didn't watch it yet.
Welcome, yellow crew. They are going to be doing a performance for Pout Pout Fish. We're going to warm up first. You ready? Are you ready? And
Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a glum, gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, and I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crosstown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Mrs. Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, and I spread the drearies all over the place. Along comes a jellyfish, he floats through the ocean, his tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scally scowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree, I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, and I spread the drearies all over the place. Along comes a squid, quite a slender, squiggly sight. She is squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope a mope. How about a smile, a little joy, a little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look and you'll see why. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, and I spread the drearies all over the place. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hokey-pokey sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I am destined to be glum. I'm a pout-pout fish with a pout-pout face, and I spread the drearies all over the place. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer. The gang has never seen before this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying hey, she gives a great big hug and then swims right away. Mr. Fish was most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue, then he blinks and speaks at last. My friend, says Mr. Fish, I should have known it all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong. I'm a fish with a smiling face, and I spread the cherries all over the
So we're going to get your favorite part of Camp Tessa. So if you want to just stay right there. Miss Kimball, what was your favorite part of Camp Tessa?
The whole thing. Meeting all new kids, staff, everybody was awesome. Xander, what was your favorite?
What was your favorite?
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Everything. The arcade. Craft and arcade.
Did you like the chips? Did you like the chips? Lunch?
Oh, yeah.
Getting to be a peer buddy. The lemonade from the lemonade stand.
What was your favorite part? Good job. I love it all.
My favorite part was the arcade.
Open the other gate.
All the games, meeting everybody, all the new people and campers.
No.
His favorite was the arcade too.
My favorite was the arcade.
My favorite was Zumba with all of our friends, and Leah's favorite was yoga.
So we have some pictures up here. If you guys want to go back to your parents, you're welcome to do that so that you can see a little bit better. So first we're going to watch the video and then we'll go for ice cream. So in comes Miss Brittany's class with the Orange Crew. All right, let's give it up for our orange crew.
So, our last crew is going to be doing a hula dance to Aloha Hoi, which is Farewell to Thee. So this is our closing act, and there are different things that you're going to see. We have mountains, you're going to see flowers, because we're going to be dancing about nature, the ocean, and the shore, and rain. Yeah, I'm gonna forget the wind. The wind. What else? And the moon. We're going to end with the moon.
Last but not least,
Wonderful job, Orange Crew. That was so cute. All right, we're going to go around and we're going to share what our favorite part of Camp Tessa was. If you don't have something or don't want to share, that's okay. You can also help your buddy out. But I'm going to pass around the mic.
my favorite part of camp was doing arts and crafts with Miss Brittany and Miss Chelsea. My favorite part was playing with someone. My favorite part was making friends. My favorite part was going to the arcade.
I like my friends
took us fun.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa was just meeting the people.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa was arts and crafts.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa was making friends on the bus. My favorite part of Camp Tessa is the arcade. My favorite part of Camp Tessa is arcade. My favorite part of Camp Tessa was the arcade.
Having fun.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa is making new friends.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa was everything. My favorite part of Camp Tessa was everything.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa was doing limbo in Mr. Newton's class.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa is taking field trips.
My favorite part of Camp Tessa is getting to work with all of these amazing campers.
My favorite part is always coming back and seeing old friends and meeting all of my new friends.
My favorite part is meeting all these cute little individual peoples right here.
Where's Miss Mary?
My favorite part of camp is meeting all the amazing people here and the kids.
All right, and we have a few people here that have helped all operations that I just wanted to highlight a little bit. Camp would not be possible without our amazing volunteers. This gym would have been completely filled and we would have been unable to host in this current building because we have so many people. But I did want to save the best for last. We have Noah right here and Carrington. And they have helped us to open up a canteen this year so that our friends could go and socialize and pick out their own snacks instead of our traditional snack bags. They've also, in addition to Lucas, you raise your hand right here, have helped us with everything from setup to really, really late nights of planning and preparations. And I'm sure we'll be here closing up shop tonight with us, making sure that everything is back in working order for College View. So please let's give them a round of applause. And I'm gonna let them close us up with their favorite part of Camp Tessa.
I definitely think my favorite part of Camp Tessa was running the canteen and having all of these new campers here at Camp Tessa.
My favorite part would be being able to come back, but also interacting with the kids as much as I can.
And that closes us up for Camp Tessa 2024. We look forward to interacting with you up at the Ice Cream Social. Thank you all for coming.